Well, hello, friends, neighbors. John, your whiskey neighbor here. Welcome to the deck, and happy National Bourbon Day. I don't know enough history about National Bourbon Day, but I thought that would be a great day to hope you have a good dram in your glass and to open up this Buffalo Trace, but it's a single barrel pick from Ryan Engen from Wine and Beyond. So when you get back, we'll talk about Buffalo Trace a little bit and see what this single barrel tells us. 3, 4. As I said in the opener, happy National Bourbon Day. If anybody can tell me the history, I certainly found a few websites, but looks a lot like great marketing, but hey, good excuse to open up a bourbon. Also, National Bourbon Day kind of implies not international, and that is probably only in the US. So here in Canada, I'm piggybacking on your National Day. Hope you don't mind. Okay, so this is, it's a single barrel pick from Ryan, Wine and Beyond, but it is still bottled at only 45%. And I have to say it's released at quite affordable level. So, I don't know enough about Buffalo Trace. I mean, we all see the BTAC releases. We talk about Pappy Van Winkle or the Wellers and some of the secondary market prices. And all of that is, well, it's interesting. But overall, the regular Buffalo Trace, the namesake bourbon, came out, I think, in '99. And this is actually usually pretty affordable. This is a single barrel pick, but the regular Buffalo Trace in my neck of the woods is affordable, released right at 45%. I hear some international markets it's released less, like around 40 or something. So I'm glad that it still has a little bit of character when it comes up here. And generally it's from, as you would read online very quickly, they don't release a specific mash bill, but in general they have kind of two, a higher and a lower rye, well, and then a weeded one, like for their Weller line. So, but if they have rye in it, this is the lower rye. So 10% or less rye, and then lots of corn and a bit of malted barley. Well, I should have left it open up sooner, but I got lots to do today, so we'll see what we get. Oh, it's actually pretty sweet. It's really a sweet brown sugar nose. Yeah. Light cinnamon as you'd expect, a bit of oak in there, but I'm still struck with that higher sweetness. Cooked brown sugar. Vanillas are there, but they're slightly in the back. Interesting. Hope you have a bourbon in your glass. Cheers. Good structure in the mouth. Definitely oak up front. Bit of spicing now, like brightly. So now the cinnamon is alive with a bit of cracked pepper, which is quite impressive for a low rye like that. Gonna try another sip. Yeah, for me, clearly, absolutely, total first thoughts, but this is expressive in the mouth. Yeah, a real, almost peppery. Now it's the first bourbon of the day kind of thing, so that my palate is also waking up, but it is nice cinnamon. There's still that brown sugar going on. Lots of oak, fresher oak though, not a heavy char, more like an expressive oak, and then I definitely get some peppering, some spicing. Final sip. Not going to change much for there right now. I'll give it time. It's certainly coating the glass nicely, but it doesn't feel that coating in my mouth. It's a little bit almost thin, but just really lots of brown sugars and cinnamons and spices. Not that heavy on the fruit right now. Not that heavy on the char. but there's definitely an oak structure that goes all the way through. That's a lovely bourbon. So I would say it was on that edge of a refreshing bourbon. I think this would make a fantastic old fashioned, you know, where you could add a bit of that orange zest and balance it with some bitters, because it's tasting a little bit sweet to me, but in a nice way. Nice pick, Ryan. Thank you guys for joining me here. I wanted to keep this short because really I'm just wishing you a happy National Bourbon Day. You guys have a great week.